Welcome to Kimmy's World. Y'all, I'm so sorry. It is so hard for me to click on these buttons. Here we go. Let me turn this down. Welcome to Kimmy's World. Thanks for tuning in. If this is the first time you have tuned in to Kimmy's World, I want to formally welcome you here. Ask you while you're here, sit back, relax, enjoy this show. We will be going into Chicago's Secrets Exposed, the Holly Johnson and the Remecca Meeks story. This is coming out of Chicago, and we're gonna get to it. But first, before we even get into the story, welcome to everyone who's tuning in. I know we have another channel, Shonda's Thoughts. People are in. Y'all, I clicked on here early. Here she go. There she go. But welcome to each and every one of you all. For those of you all who are part of Kimmy's World, make sure as you come in, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, share this broadcast. That's one way to get this content into the algorithm. You need to hit the like button. Also, if you like, I know some people like to fly in from the bushes, y'all like to watch from the bushes, which is fine. But if you would, make sure you engage in the comment area. That also, with your engagement, your view, and your like, is what pushes these streams into the algorithm. All right. And also, we have Shonda probably is getting, I'm pretty sure she set her super chat goal, but we got some super chat goals going on. Make sure you help us keep the lights on, child. These streams do not run free. As you can see the background. You see all this stuff. Child, this stuff costs money. So we need to be able to keep the lights on around here. So if you would, make sure you support the stream, support your content creator. It is muchly appreciated. I'm going to go ahead and, Shonda done clicked out. Maybe something wrong with her connection. She'll be back in. But anyway, I was getting ready to give her the floor. Well, anyway, we're going to go ahead and get to it. Before we even start with the show, I'm going to go ahead and say this disclaimer. The materials and information have been prepared and are intended for educational and entertainment purposes only under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Also, there will be some videos that we will view. So let's go ahead and get this out as well. And the video is commentary and criticism of public content. And we are reacting to actions shown in the clip, not attacking anyone personally. And also, we need to remember that the party who is on, that will be on trial for the, I don't want to say the M word, but for the tragedy that happened to Remecca Meeks, is innocent until proven guilty. So let's just make sure we understand that this case has to be tried before a court of law. We are not the judge. We are not the jury. All we're going to do is present the information to you all, and you all decide what you want to believe. And it is kind of early to even form an opinion, because right now, I'm a little on the fence. I know me and Shonda started to talk about it, and I was like, let's just wait and talk about it on camera. This will make for good conversation. So, is she in? Let me see. Shonda, you here? Shonda. Okay, there she go. Look at the green screen. Shonda says sucks to be you. She ain't coming out. Shonda says sucks to be you. She coming up. That's what I'm talking about. You got a crowd for you all. Let me go on and hit mute, and I'm going to let you address your people. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. I want to thank y'all. I don't even know what to say, honey. I'm all over the place. Y'all, thank y'all for coming through. We about to get this show started, honey. If y'all ain't liked them and subscribe, please do so, especially if you're not subscribed to Kimmy's World. Best content ever. Hit the like button, super chats, memberships. Y'all know the rundown. Let's go, Kimmy.
You muted, Kimmy.
See, look at them. Listen, Shauna talking about she don't know what she gonna say. Girl, listen. This time next year, y'all ain't gonna recognize Shauna. Shauna gonna be rocking and rolling. Listen, I believe it. And honey, I'm not the best content on YouTube. I'm not no Funky Dineva,
I
and
said
I ain't none
some
of
of
those
the
people.
best.
Girl, I ain't none of
She is some
them.
of the
But
best.
I'm trying. Hey, I'm working on it. But anyway, so oh my goodness. This Shauna brought this story to me. I heard of it, but I wasn't following it. So this is something that her people already know about. I'm sure y'all been talking about this, right?
Yeah, I've talked about it before.
So you want to do it or you want me to do it?
You good? Roll with it.
Okay. I just found this information out today.
You know
Well,
I'll jump in when I need to. I got you.
all right. So hold on, let me share my screen. Y'all hold on just a second. Trying to remember where I put it. Hold on, did I send it to myself?
Hey, everybody coming in.
Yeah, hold on just a minute. I thought I had sent it to myself. Guess I didn't. All right, here we go. All right. So we will be talking about Quadasia Holly Johnson, who is the I don't know if I
Current
can say that word,
girlfriend.
who is the pow pow person, and the victim is Remecca Blackman. Now, both of these two ladies had babies by this one particular man, this guy. Now, Remecca Blackman dated her baby daddy for about a decade. And then somewhere or another, I don't know exactly what happened. Go ahead. Was you about to say something?
No, I think my connection was messing up, but I'm good now.
So I don't know exactly how Quadasia and the boyfriend got together. I don't know. But anyway, the relationship was dissolved and he started to date Quadasia. Quadasia is pregnant. Now, while they were dating, the two girls had run in. They had such a run in that not this past December, but December 2024, Quadasia had taken out PTO's protection. What do you call that? What's the abbreviation for? I mean, what is the thing for PTO? PTO. Okay. It's called a. Dadgummit. What is it called, Shonda?
A
What's the
protection order.
abbreviation? It's a protect. Yeah, pretty much a protection
Protection
order.
order.
I'm trying. I can't think. My mind ain't here. But anyway, she took out a protection order in December 2024, and she had taken out another one, I believe, either in June or July. Well, they were supposed to have served Remecca with the protection order. And you're going to hear later on where it says that she never received the protection order.
Mhm.
Now, that's left to be, I don't know the answer to that. I'm just presenting the information. Let me go ahead, share my screen so you all can see the young ladies. Remecca was beautiful. She was so
Very
pretty.
beautiful. Yes.
Like, oh my God. Remecca is the lady with the blue and white on. Yeah, she is cute. And matter of fact, she was going to school to become a registered nurse. Did you know that,
Yes.
Shonda?
Yep.
Going to school to become a registered nurse. The lady to the right, which is an actual bad picture, but you know how they do. That's Quadasia. So okay, I'm gonna take this off the screen and I am going to roll this clip and then we'll come back. Uh, Hold on just a minute. Here it is. Okay, let me share my screen.
Deadly shooting in the South Loop back in September. A young mother got killed.
Yeah.
Quadeja Holly Johnson is accused of shooting Remecca Blackman. Johnson says it was self-defense.
Well, after new charges were filed last week, Johnson was back in court today. Tia Ewing's got more on what happened. Tia.
A lot has happened, Terrence and Sylvia, since we started reporting this story. And this is 20 pages of documents that I had to pour over today. We already reported on the murder charge, but now there are 5 more charges. This court document filed just this week in my hands lays out the defense's argument for why bond consideration should be granted to the 31-year-old pregnant mom. The motion argues that the responsibility to prove the case lies entirely with prosecutors. The defense says the state has not met that burden, pointing out that Johnson has no prior criminal history. She had a license to carry a firearm. Still, the state has said the victim, Remecca Blackman, did not have a gun. Now, let's go through some of the pages of this document. The first few pages outlines why Johnson is claiming self-defense, saying she was protecting herself and her 6-month-old child that was in the car when Blackman, quote, ran up and swung. According to the filing, Blackman repeatedly threatened Johnson through phone calls and text messages. The threats escalated to the point that Blackman allegedly told Johnson's grandmother she intended to kill her. At the time, Johnson was pregnant and, according to her attorney, feared for her life and the safety of her unborn child. They also say an order of protection was granted months before the shooting, though we found one that was never delivered. Now, on the morning of the shooting, that was September 8th last year, Johnson was being driven back to her car by her child's father when Blackman unexpectedly arrived. She had just dropped off her son in that area. Both women have children by the same man. The motion claims Blackman allegedly blocked Johnson's vehicle, approached her aggressively and said, "I told y'all I was going to catch you." The defense also points out there is no video that captured the shooting and that multiple witnesses gave conflicting statements. In one case, attorneys questioned the credibility of a key witness who was wearing noise-canceling headphones at the time. Johnson's attorneys are asking for her release under home supervision or even electronic monitoring. The 31-year-old pregnant mom remains in custody and is back in court tomorrow at 9 in the morning. Of course, this is a story that we won't stop following. We'll continue to be on top of it. Sylvia?
We are learning new details this afternoon about that deadly shooting in the South.
Okay, I'm going to stop that here, and then we're going to go to the next clip, and then we will. So, as you heard in the video, they were saying that there was going to be the bond hearing got denied, but the 40-page motion that was filed by the defense attorney, who is attorney Ari Williams, she filed that motion on yesterday, and the judge was overlooking it, and he made a decision on today. And I'm gonna go ahead and play that.
So much for tuning in. Yes, why? How you guys doing today? No, you're okay. I'm just on live, so they're probably thinking I'm talking to myself. In this whole situation, it has been a tragedy for both families. Whomever is now left to raise, while Holly is in jail, her child that is out in the world without their mom. And obviously she has a baby in the womb. Sadly, Remecca Blackman's son will never see his mom again. So I think in the midst of this story, as people fight back and forth about what they think is right, what they think they heard, what's fact, what's fiction, and all of that, they're losing sight of the children. And they really, really matter. They really matter. They're the biggest losers in all of this, are the children. Don't get me wrong. In the case of Remecca Blackman, her mom has lost her daughter. That is definitely a hard loss, understood. Her sisters, that is a hard loss. But for a child to not have a mom around to raise them ever again,
wow,
you can't deny that. You cannot deny that. I don't care whose side you're on. I don't care if you're on Holly's side or not. You can't deny that that is a huge, enormous loss. I cannot imagine what it would be like to not have my mom raise me. And the same thing for Holly's child in the event that Holly never comes back home. So I think that's the part that upsets me the most as I watch people fight my comments, is they're fighting to be right among each other and they're forgetting about the children and real losers in all of this. With that being said, we do know that the motion for Holly to be released either on home confinement or electronic monitoring. It was denied today. Similar to what I brought forth yesterday about the attorney on behalf of Holly, Cordeja Holly Johnson, saying that, you know, she takes issue in terms of their case. They take issue with the 911 recordings and also surveillance video matching what the star witness is claiming that they saw. There's mention of obstruction in several points of view of the surveillance video of the star witness, questioning if that person actually would have been able to see what they claimed they saw, because in the video, surveillance video, allegedly, I have not seen it, this person is behind a wall as they're calling 911. So how are you seeing what you claim you're seeing if you're behind a wall? In addition to that, you also had on noise canceling headphones. That is what has come up, okay? Just to give you the basis of what's come up in the case, what we know to factually have come up. Now, I have not seen this video. I have not heard these 911 calls personally, so I cannot validate what is said, what is seen in those, only merely that this is what the attorney is arguing, and that is her absolute right. If I'm an attorney fighting for my client, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find every hole in the state's case possible to bring to light to make sure my client is freed, and that's an attorney's job. With that being said, so the motion was denied for that to happen, for Johnson to be on electronic monitoring or home confinement. This is that document that we received. Hold on, let me clean this lens. Sorry about that. So this is the document that we did receive. You see it there, that the motion was denied, and that in terms of Johnson, she will be back in court February 3rd of 2026. So that is the next court appearance. And then this is the interesting part. So after court, our photographer, we have heard from Carlos Smith before. Our photographer asked Carlos Smith, did he want an opportunity to talk? I know people in my comments that get mad and they say, you know, Carlos should be in jail. I've heard that before, but listen.
Yeah, that's his name, Carlos.
He has a right to say what his narrative is, whether you believe that narrative or not. And this is what he had to say. And I'm going to play it and you guys can see it for yourself.
Did you see this?
Girl, I cannot stand this man.
Sound together. Hold on. Let's flip it back around because my sound is down. I apologize. Okay, so let's make sure the sound is all the way up so you guys can hear.
Yeah, that's him.
And
I'm just tired of the lies and everything. What they said I did. I know for a fact it wasn't true. I didn't headlock. I didn't beat her with the door.
That he look old.
Situation. They keep deflecting away from that. And what I did what they saying I did made it sound harsh, and I didn't do that. So we need justice. We need justice to be served too, the truth. And they keep deflecting from it.
all right, so that is our story that we put out there, part of it. And somebody brought up an important point, and I'll address this. And after that, I'll be done. Somebody said, how do we know about the noise canceling if it was on or off? That is something you may not know, because on noise canceling headphones, you may see them on the outside and know that model, based on what you see, you may be able to identify that, yes, that is headphones that come with noise canceling software. Can you deactivate noise canceling? Yes, you can. Do we know if it was activated or not? I personally do not know that. That is for the attorneys of Cordeja Holly Johnson to sort out. But here I am as a person right down the middle. I know I have been accused of being on one side or the other. I'm right down the middle, and I'm just telling you what has come out. I don't know what they know. They may know more, but this is what we have. This is what on our side of things, you know, we often, during a case that is ongoing, we oftentimes will not have access to the video because the case is ongoing. We will not have access sometimes to 911 tapes, often denied because the case is ongoing. So
I'm gonna go ahead and stop this because I ain't got to hear all that. So let me make sure it's nothing else I need to bring out, because I did have some more videos. Did we talk about the baby daddy getting arrested? Nope.
No, we haven't mentioned that yet.
Well, this just happened. So let me share that. That happened the other day when they, let me not say it. Let me just let y'all see.
It wasn't too long ago.
That nigga walked out and started fucking with my brother. You don't see one for the rest of your life, bitch. You don't see me for the rest of your life, bitch. You know we got it on us. We been quiet for too long, bitch. We been quiet too long. You pussy ass nigga. You gonna see pink for the rest of your life, bitch. You should have told Holly who the fuck we was. We been too quiet, bitch. This is a real trouble, bitch. You confused. You know exactly who the fuck we are. You ruined that girl's life and you killed my sister, bitch.
So basically, what happened was, is this the one where the two families got into it? Wait a minute, when was this? Was this?
Yeah, I think that was
2 weeks
after the
ago.
first
This
one,
was 2
after
weeks
the
ago.
first court date.
Yeah, this was 2 weeks ago. And they arrested the baby daddy. But here's the thing. So there are a lot of narratives going on. And I know me and Shonda disagree, but I'm on the fence. I don't want to make a decision either way because all the facts are not out. What I do know is the family of Remecca Meeks is pushing. I heard her mom, let me see if I can find that. I heard her mom say that it was premeditated because she had a concealed weapon license. She was licensed to conceal. But how do we know when she got her license? If she got her license prior to taking out those protection orders, how can you say that
it was premeditated?
Yeah. Or even, and then now it was said that Remecca called during the summertime and she talked to the grandmother and she threatened Quadasia's life. And the grandmother heard it. Now, you can also say, okay, well, the grandmama might be lying, but there are ways to find out if Remecca had been calling Holly because it's on cell phone records. So I'm pretty sure the defense attorney is going to pull up all these things like cell phone records to see whether or not Remecca had been harassing Quadasia. There's going to be a lot of, and that's why I said I really don't want to form an opinion because the day of the pew-pew, Quadasia spent the night at Carlos's house. They were, I guess, getting in the car, maybe in the car. Remecca was driving past because she had just dropped her baby off 4 minutes prior, right? When she saw these two in the car, she turned her vehicle around and doubled back. So she was looking for a confrontation from the beginning. I know people say, well, all Quadasia had to do was just get in her car and leave.
See, this is where
she turned around. She turned around. And she
turned around, but Quadasia should have stayed in the car.
Regardless.
Because what they say is Remecca came up to the car talking trash. So if Quadasia would have never got out the car, there would have never been any altercation where she would have had to go and get a gun for this to even happen.
But you got to understand, this is Chicago. This is Chicago now. That's Cook County. We done heard about. This is Chicago. And probably everybody got a pew-pew. Now they say Remecca was unarmed that day. She didn't have no weapon on her. But according to the protection orders that she had filed a year prior, maybe 6-7 months prior, before this girl had took into her own hands to unalive her, she was harassing Quadasia. Now, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but you got to understand, if somebody is threatening you, I don't know if y'all ever been threatened before. If somebody has threatened you and you don't know what level of fear she had. Now, I'm not saying she was right, but I'm saying put your mind, put yourself in her situation. You got to understand, Remecca dealt with this man for a decade. She dated him. Now, he has moved on to Quadasia. You don't know if this man was still dipping in the pond over there with Remecca. We don't know that, but I'm sure it's going to come out. You don't know what was going on for her to act like that, because most time women don't act crazy unless the dude's still trying to play both of them. So was he still? Go ahead.
He was definitely still messing with both of them. But the part that he plays the part in it, because if you see the video from the beginning when it first happened and came out, from what the people that was standing out there saying, it's that he was actually holding Remecca for Holly to be able to do what she did to her.
Okay, so think about this. because it's always two sides to a coin. We were not there, and we are taking witness accounts who was possibly standing behind a wall or possibly standing too far away to be able to actually see what was going on. Because in the midst of all of this, no camera footage caught it.
Right.
But they say, because I've heard both sides, and I wasn't there, so I can't determine what the truth is.
Mhm.
But they say he was holding her. He had her in a headlock, right? Since Quadesia was the one who had taken out more than one protection order, to me, according to paper, Remecca was the aggressor because she had been harassing her. On paper, that's the way I'm looking at it. She had been harassing her. Now, I don't know what else had been said, but we do know, according to what has already come out, that she had threatened Quadasia's life, meaning she was going to kill her. And she told her grandmother that. So just think, if this was true, this was going on in Quadasia's mind. Now, Carlos, I'm not saying he innocent, but Carlos know both ladies.
Yeah.
He know exactly what one is capable of and what the other. Now, Quadasia was pregnant. She was pregnant. Now, when she turned the vehicle around, she walked up to the car. She was getting ready to be about that life because she was ticked off. And you got to think, when you see an ex-baby daddy, somebody you know been in a relationship with for 10 years, they already got known history. I've also heard reports of there were pictures out on Carlos's page where he had Remecca's son. Well, you know, Remecca's son was around Quadasia. And just think, baby mamas don't like stuff like that. So, you know, it probably was a lot of built up tension, a whole lot of tension. So when she came to that car, she was about that life. I don't know what was said, but what he said was, I told y'all I was gonna catch you.
Okay, but they say at the time when she got PM, she wasn't pregnant.
She wasn't
got pregnant afterwards.
Hold on, wait a minute now. For real?
Yeah, because she's only 12 weeks pregnant now. Yeah, this is like an early pregnancy.
Okay, so the girl wasn't pregnant. Okay, well, dadgummit. Well, she had a 6-month-old baby in the back seat, which means, you know, I got to put myself in a situation when I'm ticked off. I don't see nothing else but whatever's right there. I can't see my kid. I can't see nothing. All I see is the target, and I'm going at you. So you don't know what was going on. I can't say what Carlos would have done, but what I heard two sides. One side said that he had her in a headlock, holding her down so Quadasia could pew her. Then I heard from another standpoint that he was holding her back so the two would not get into it. But when Remecca broke her loose, that's when Quadasia pew her. And she pew her 3 times. One of those shots was in her face. Now, how do we know the sequence of shots? We don't know that. We don't know because I don't even know if she was that good a shot to where that's where she was aiming. Most time, people really don't know how to shoot a weapon. So you don't know. She popped it 3 times, but how many times did the gun go off? We don't know. Ooh, I said G-U-N. We don't know how many times the weapon went off.
Right.
So that's why you got to wait till you go to court, because all of that's going to, like ballistics, all that's going to come out. And that's what I need to be able to form an opinion. And I know, like, some people like, well, you know, she shouldn't have did that. She should have just gotten her. But you weren't there. You weren't in that situation. You wasn't the one who allegedly was threatened. And I can't say who's right. At first, I wanted to go for Quadasia, but I can't go for either one right now because I don't have the facts. And I done been shamed in my face too much to make a decision.
I definitely feel what you're saying. Just with me, with my stance and from what I'm looking at, and I get she had her baby in the car. I get all of that. But she was on the outside of the car. She didn't have a weapon. She had nothing. She talking words. How was she going to get to you?
Still, but you got to put, what is that law that I saw? It was something about it does not have to be a real threat for you to use your weapon. It just you have to perceive in your mind that is
That you're in
that
that. I get
that's
that.
right.
And see, I
So
think that that's what it's going to end up coming down to in Chicago. And that's going to be like, so, that's going to be like, so like, why?
I mean, but at the end of the day, when it comes to court cases, it has nothing to do with emotions. It's all about what can be proven. And the burden of proof falls on the prosecution, not on the defense. And that's what that attorney is coming out like. They have that burden of proof. So,
see, that's what the attorney feel like she has it,
right.
but the judge still feel like it's something that's there that he's want to keep her in jail. It's something that for him to deny that bail.
To be quite honest, jail is probably the best place. Well, I don't know because that's.
I don't think. See, with me,
I was about to say with her
I actually felt like with her being pregnant, I did feel like the leniency should have been there. Maybe she should have gotten out because who wants to be in jail while you're baking your baby? So I kind of felt bad for her on that point. But then I'm like,
what if she tell her to get pregnant? She knew she was facing this. I mean, it is what it is. She knew she was facing it. I don't have mercy on that part. I'm all about what does the law say?
Right.
Like, what can they prove in court? Because some of these court cases that go before a grand jury, like the thing with Diddy, I knew Diddy was guilty. And the jury found him guilty on like, what, 1 or 2 charges? And they was minimal charges. Like, I thought he was guilty on more than that. So it's all about what can be proven, and the burden of proof is on the prosecution.
Yeah.
Somebody said the judge is actually protecting her because that is a fact. I agree with News Cafe. She said the judge is actually protecting her because tensions is still high. It's very high. The family, y'all, this stuff is all over social media, and I don't want to be the content creator that go for either side. I just want to be right there in the middle, and I just want to deal with the facts, what's black and white, because I know of a content creator said that she was going to get out for sure, and she had to come back and be like, look, I'm sorry, y'all.
I heard that too.
I was like, so, I mean, because at first, what I text you earlier today was like, I don't know. But then I started thinking, I was like, it's all about what they can prove.
Yeah.
It's all about what they can prove. Somebody, because Holly isn't showing any remorse. But who are we to say what a person shows? Some people deal, y'all, I'm telling you, I've been covering a lot of different things. Who are we to say how people react to different things? I may cry when I'm sad. Another person may laugh, but that doesn't mean that they're not sad. That's just the way they react. So you can't put your feelings on, oh, she's not showing remorse. I don't know Holly. I don't know her character. I don't know her mental state of mind. I don't know none of those things. But it will be brought out. If she got a good attorney from either side, from the prosecutor, it's going to be brought out. They're going to be doing all types of, what do you call those?
Psychological tests and everything on her.
They're going to find out when she got that concealed carry license. Did she get it after the fact? Because if she just recently got it, then you could actually say that it was premeditated.
It was premeditated. Yep.
But and premeditation can be formed right before it happened. Because with her, because let me tell you something, it could be premeditated. Because when Remecca came to her and came to the car, they said Holly turned. Now I don't know how true this is. She turned around and walked back to the car to get her weapon, which means she was out of the car. So it could be premeditated because she formed in her mind right before it happened what she was going to do, and she had an opportunity because if it wasn't that big of a threat for her to turn around and be hurt because he was holding her down, she could have got in her vehicle and left. True
she
enough.
Didn't even
somebody said
even after she did
family. Wow.
Even after she did it,
It's
she
not my feeling, but it helps when
she went back to the car and put the pew pew in the car. Even after she did it.
I don't know.
Because if you seen the very first video when it happened and she was standing in front of that car and she had her phone, she didn't have the people in her hand. Because the people in the crowd was talking about, you put it back in your car. It's in your car. If you don't have it, I can send it to you.
I just find it real strange. In Chicago, they ain't got no footage. They don't have the
footage. Like, that is really crazy.
And that was in. Let me see if I got another video. Didn't in the damn street? Matter of fact, I just got a video.
And then it was in the school area, so that's another reason why I'm like, no cameras was in that area.
And see, that's another thing. You're not supposed to have a weapon. Let me see if that's the law in Chicago. You're not supposed to have a weapon on the school zone, so many feet away from the school. Let me see what the law is in Chicago. How many? Let me see. Can you have a weapon on school? But she wasn't going to the school because her baby was 6 months. So she wasn't going to the school. Let me see how far you have to be. Let me see that.
But you have to still be a certain feet away from the school.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm going to see how many. No, in Illinois, you generally cannot have a firearm or other weapons on school property due to strict state laws with very limited exceptions. No concealed carry. How many feet away? $1,000 feet. Okay, so let's find out. Let me let them see this. And I don't think I'm lying, chat. In Illinois, firearms are generally banned in school zones, defined as within 1,000 feet of the school grounds with harsh penalties for violations. So let's find out where the occurred, and then find out where the nearest school is. Somebody says she was not on school property, not one of the charges. Where was the school? Where did it happen?
Wasn't it like in front of the school?
It's like 1,000 feet
on the property, like in the street up, like the school was right there.
Let's see. Let's find out. I don't want to. Y'all, hold on a minute. I saw it on TikTok. Excuse me. Instagram. Church. Let me see. See, I can't see. I've been looking to find the indictment. I can't find it.
Yeah, I couldn't find it either.
I've been looking for that because I would love to read it.
News says across the street from the school.
How many feet?
On Searmark Road.
Say it was where? What's the name of the school?
I don't know the name of the school.
Searmark Road. Hold on, let me see how she wrote it.
CER.
I remember that. I remember that street. Searmark Road. Let me see. Let me ask. Where did the shooting? Y'all, while y'all waiting on us to find this information, please double tap the screen. Okay, Holly Johnson do the hearing. South. Okay, no. I need to know the exact location. Okay, because Searmark could run all the way down. Need to know the block number, all that.
Okay, I'm trying to see.
Okay, let me see if I can find a video here. I know I looked at one.
Okay, so the name of the school is Charles E. Hammonds Elementary School.
Charles E.
G.
What?
Charles G.
Oh, Charles G. Hemmons.
Yeah, HAMMOND. Elementary school.
Okay, boom. I swear. Hold on, let me share my screen. Girl, these people don't want to hear about this case. They rather hear about Peach. They dropping off like flies. Okay, here it is. There goes Sear Mark. See, Sear Mark go all the way down. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see what she put in the chat. She put National Teachers Academy, 55 West Searmark Road. Okay, 55 West Searmark Road. 55 West. Oh, shoot. 55 West. And what was the name of that school? You said Hammonds. Oh, shoot. Keep clicking it on.
No, that's a different place where she just told you to go. That's the Teachers Academy.
Why would she be telling me that? Yep. Okay, that's not helping me. I'm gonna have to do some more research, and I ain't gonna do it right here. All right. So let me look right here. Shonda, you have anything else you want to say about this?
No, that was basically
okay. Okay, let's look at this right here. Let me share my screen. And I've never heard this before, so I don't know what she's getting ready to say.
Holly Johnson claimed that she is 7 weeks pregnant. So that means she got pregnant about 2 weeks until October, a month after Remecca passed away. Why are you out here getting?
I was just getting ready to say that, and I ain't heard this. I was about to say, how will you sit up there, got your... Here I go put my emotions in it.
Because she didn't think she was going to be charged.
How you got your legs open and you just unallow somebody? Let me stop. Okay, let me just...
Pregnant, knowing there was a possibility you was going to get charged, y'all. Because I think that lady thinks she was really going to get away. So y'all know when police are doing investigations, they do not tell the defendant what is going on. So that whole Thanksgiving fiesta they had, they did not know she was about to get indicted. They are not going to give you any hints because they don't want you to try to escape or anything. Listen, investigators are always going to be one step ahead of you. That's why when y'all see shows, they just not come at your door. Hey, you got a first degree, whatever. You got charged. You're getting indicted. Let's go to jail. Let's get checked in, right? So, mamas, you was just moving very arrogant out here. The fact that you had your legs spread it open, busting wide open. It's like she tries to outsmart the system, right? You knew you had this possible charge coming, so you decided to lay on your back, spread your legs wide open, while Los shoot all up in there. Like, what kind of smart decision was that? Okay, so another thing we need to know, besides the witnesses, right? They said there were street cameras, but the street cameras probably did not catch, everything. The city bus cameras caught some clips, caught some scenes of the whole incident between Remecca and Holly, right? For instance, I believe that it caught Remecca getting back into the car willingly, right? And I also believe it caught those two arguing while Los was pushing Holly back.
They said Remecca was getting in the car. Wait a minute now.
That's the first time I heard that part.
See, that's why I want to see the indictment, because it's too much. I don't like to go with hearsay. What happened? See, I don't know exactly what happened. We really don't know. It's a lot of hearsay. and I hate to form an opinion because I really don't know what happened. It's so general right now. I see Cassie said she's good friends with one of Romika's cousins. So what have you like? What are they? I know. What are they saying? Like, what happened? I know she popped her in the face, in the leg, and in the side, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
But I'm trying to figure out why so many shots though. Was 3 shots really necessary?
See, that's another thing. I don't think it would have been. How close were they? I don't even know how close they were. You know, all that's gonna come out in court. Girl, I would love to go to this court case, but I ain't going to Chicago.
I know, right?
I thought about it. I said, man, I ought to go to the court case, but I ain't going to Chicago, man. Because
it's a content creator that's actually go there to the court case in the court.
But I can go too. But
I just can't see not to Chicago. That's one place I would never.
All I know is it's gonna be a lot of stuff come out for both sides. If this attorney is good, like the people say she is, because they said she hadn't lost a case, and normally she take high profile cases. I don't know if she's ever taken this sort of case before, but for her to write that 40-page motion, she feels strongly about something, you know. I don't know like I said, I don't know what's going to come out in court. Who knows? I don't know. And is this going to be a jury trial? Do we know?
I don't think they went to that point yet.
I wonder if they going for
see, that's another thing. I need to figure out, because they said that the judge actually went through the 40 pages and it wasn't too good for the attorney. So
who is the judge? Hold on. Let's find out who the judge is. That says a lot. Who's the judge presiding over this case? Anybody know?
Cass said to my some girl, what's wrong with Chicago? Them folks up there crazy, honey.
Who said that?
Me up there, Cassie.
Girl, I ain't going to the cook house.
Won't get me up there, no ma'am.
Hey, I was born one day, but it wasn't yesterday.
Chicago plays no games, honey, and I don't want no parts of it.
Look, let me tell you something. I was leaving from Dayton, Ohio, going to visit family in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I had to go through the toll bridge, and my uncle told me, he said, make sure you get stuff when you get on the highway. Do not stop nowhere in Chicago. I said, I'm not trying. I'm so dang, I'm scared. I said, Who is the judge?
Now, all of y'all may not be crazy, Monique, but baby, y'all go to the wrong neighborhood and make the wrong turn if I want to. No, ma'am, I'm good.
Okay, Holly Johnson is the common name. No, okay, her name is Cordesia. Let me put that on here. Cordesia.
Yeah, you have to do her real name, because when you put Holly, it don't be giving you
nothing. Okay, who is the judge presiding over this case? I ain't saying that yet. It's not a lot of information out. You know that?
It's not.
Shout out to Big Keys, who presented the judge of Cook. Big Keys? Who is Big Keys? Hold on, y'all. The victim.
She say South Chicago, but not the West.
The judge. Girl, who is the judge? See, this made me want to go to I want to go. Girl, I want to go so bad. I really want to go. But them jokers been fighting outside that daggone court. Oh, no. Oh,
I'm trying to see. It's not.
Who is the judge? Ain't nothing coming up. They got
It's a lot of information that they got on lock too.
Okay, wait a minute. Here's something. Holly Johnson. The order of sense. No, that ain't it. That's something else. God dog it. Who's the judge? Anybody? See, I don't like this. Who is the judge presiding over the Khadisha Holly Johnson case? It's in King County District. It's in federal court. No, that's the wrong county. I don't know.
Where is it?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I don't have
I
my
cannot
information
find.
number.
I'm looking too, but I do not see it.
As of January, let me see. The specific trial judge for the case has not been widely publicized in local news reports. However, the following details are confirmed regarding her recent court appearances. Jurisdiction: the case is presiding in the Circuit Court of Cook County. We know that. Recent hearings. Okay, they had a hearing on yesterday. Oh, they hadn't publicized who the judge is.
Mm-hmm.
It hadn't come out, and I don't know. The court documents should be public record,
but they're not.
Okay, let's find out if it's sealed.
I couldn't even find like the documents, which was crazy to me. Hi, everybody coming in. Oh, they say she just got a new judge earlier. Someone said, I'm gonna have to go and see.
Hold on. Are the court docs for Holly Johnson sealed in the case? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry I ain't got this stuff together. Okay. She's appeared in court multiple times. The defense attorney have filed motions regarding bond and arguing a claim of self-defense. She remains in custody as attorneys pursue to release conditions and as far as further hearings are scheduled. There is no credible, verified reporting from major news sources indicating that the entire case file or all court documents have been sealed. In criminal cases like this in Cook County, Illinois, routine filings such as charging documents and motions are typically part of the public docket unless a judge specifically orders them sealed. There are no published credible reports stating a wholesale sealing order in this case, which means I should be able to get these daggum documents. All you gotta do is pay for it. Or
would you have to contact the court?
Cook County. You should be able to get them. And if you need a Cook County, and I don't want to say too much because I know content creators be on here watching, but I know what you got to do. I let you know what you got to do if you have to show verification. Let me see. Local reporting notes defense filings for bond prosecution claims, which indicates at least some filings are publicly accessible through court proceedings, through reporters, often summarized rather than. Okay. And I don't know if this is going to be open court, like with the Diddy trial. It was open, but the press had to have certain documentation to get in. And they only let a certain number in. I don't know what they're going to do with this because this may be I don't even know if it's a high profile. I don't know.
So somebody said you got to submit a request. Okay, Cajun. Oh, that's the Cajun Pete. She said you got to submit a request.
Not necessarily. If it's open, like if it's an open court, you don't have to submit a request. You can just show up. Now, if you want to go in there recording and all that kind of stuff, because you can't stream it, but you gotta have special approval, and that will go through the request. So you can possibly do that. Her lawyer, let me see what they say. Her lawyer today tried to seal, but it was denied. Really? How you
she
know that,
tried
girl?
to seal it today. So she was telling, if you go up in the chat, I don't know if you want me to say the content creator name who was there.
I already know who it was.
Yeah, she said that she talking about it.
Judges allow open court. Okay, I would think so. That's public. It's not a high profile case. Now, if tensions get too high in Chicago, he'd be done shut it down. She said, "Oh my bad. I thought y'all was talking about just getting court records." Yeah, you gotta have you gotta go about it a certain type of way, but that's public record. It's not a sealed document. She said no one is recording. You gotta submit paperwork to record. You can.
It may be like a Diddy case where they didn't let them record in the courts.
But it was one person who was in there tweeting, and he had special approval. He's the only one, and that's how I was able to follow it through him. She said, "What are we talking about? We're talking about the Quadasia, Holly Johnson, and Remecca Blackman. Remecca Blackman was unalived by Quadasia on September the 8th in Chicago, and she was pew 3 times. And it was alleged."
Send me who that is. Who got it?
One country had the transcript from today.
Really? I need to know who that is. I'm so nosy. It's just nosy.
I want the indictment. Bump the transcript. I want the
indictment, and I want the motion that the lawyer. But they probably won't put the motion out there though.
I don't see why not. I don't know,
because I want to see what the
motions might not be. Let me see. Are motions public record? I don't know, because that was for the judge to see. Motions found. I think you know what they may be found. Attorney. I'm trying to public record. Yes, they are public record.
The motions are available also.
They are. Yep, they're public record.
I need to know how to get my hand on these.
You gotta go through Cook County. Easy. Real easy. You know, when Angie Stone, when that stuff happened with Angie Stone, you know, I had an accident report.
I didn't even know that.
All you gotta do is pay. That's all you gotta do. Let me see. The
money talking, all the rest of that, you know the rest.
Hey y'all, I can't really type because I'm driving, but I see y'all. Hi, Ann Williams, the Real Cajun Peach. All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get off of here. We're gonna be following this case. We need to do some more homework, and I know y'all probably want it. And I know Shonda had really, really strong thoughts. Go on, tell me what you think, Shonda.
I did. I believe that she deserves to be locked up. She deserves to sit where she's at. To just me personally, with everything as far as like how they're saying she was in the car and everything like that. If she would have stayed in the car, she would have had no reason to get out. There was no threat. She had no weapon. Like, it could have been avoided if you would have just stayed in the car. Like,
why did Remecca turn around?
I mean, and that's why I was looking at, like, come on, Kenny, as a woman, you know, if you still sleeping with this man and you see him with another woman, it's going to infuriate you. You're going to be bad.
But I'm not going to threaten somebody's life.
See, I can't say that because, baby, I'll tell them up.
I ain't doing that. I ain't going to jail for nobody. Not for no man, nobody. I ain't unaliving nobody. You want them, you can have them, baby. Bye.
Not to say I'm going to unalive him now. I'm not going to do that, but it may come out my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't coming out my mouth.
when you
coming out
hit
my
it,
mouth.
it's like some of the like, and I get some people. Some people have limits that they go to, and you got people who don't have limits. You feel what I'm saying? Like something like you don't know what might fly out my mouth in a heated conversation. You feel what I'm saying? But will I ever actually take a person's life? No, that's not the type of person that I am. But am I gonna try to make you feel like I'm a big bad wolf? Yes, I am. I'm gonna definitely try to let you know I'm not nothing to play with.
But thinking about from another person's perspective, how do you know? Because it's all about her level of fear. Really, when it deals with the law, it's about her level of fear. Regardless how I feel, you don't know what she feared. Now, I do understand. I just don't understand the events that led up to her getting out the car. Did she go back and get a weapon? If she went back and got her weapon, she had time enough to form a thought.
To think, yeah.
Because it just takes a split second for premeditation. So, I don't know.
And see, that's what I was saying with the conflicted statements. Like, one person say she got out, then she went back and got the weapon, and after she did it, she took it and put it back in the car. So it's like, if that's the way that it happened, then it wasn't a spur of the moment. Oh, I was just in fear, because you took the time to go to the car and get it and come back and do what you did, and then go back and put it up. Like, no.
The Cajun Peach want to come up. She said, "We able to come up. Here we go. Here we go.
Come on, Cajun Peach, girl. Come on, here.
She ready to talk, girl.
Come on, Cajun.
Oh, Shonda already dropped it. She said, "I believe Ari is gonna make Holly flip on Carlos. The judge today said he believed the witness when they said Carlos slammed the car door on Roe and had her in a headlock."
Oh, wow.
Why are you charging this fool then?
I think charges don't end up coming for him.
Why they ain't charging him? Like, if he really put that girl in the headlock, it's like that would be an accessory to the crime. Would it be?
Yeah. He would be getting charged the exact same as she is.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
Y'all can hear me okay?
We can.
Okay, I'm doing my little Amazon flex, so I'm driving. But I just wanted to weigh in on this little situation, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how far into it y'all got, but just from I just wanted to respond to what Kimmy said just a minute ago about her, you know what I'm saying, about it being possibly premeditated and stuff. I fully believe that, well, it's a well-known, I ain't gonna say well-known, but it's a very common perspective that it was kind of premeditated, because apparently she's been making, trying to form documents when she's never really had an incident with this girl. And plus, they've been having back and forth, like she's saying that she was calling her phone, threatening her. That never happened. So she was trying to set up things to a protection plan. Lord, look, that's my job kicking in, to get a protection order against the girl, so she can try to use that to say, hey, it was self-defense. But from the witness statements, it wasn't self-defense.
So, I'm gonna play devil's advocate over here. When you talk about that, how do you know these people are telling the truth? That's why I say they're gonna have to pull phone records, cell phone records, because nobody uses a house phone. So there are cell phone records. So if they're saying that Remecca was making phone calls to Quadesia, there's gonna be cell phone records.
Yeah, no, there isn't any, I don't think. If I'm not mistaken. I ain't did the research myself, but I have been keeping up with it from other people's platforms. But of course,
I hear it. I hear exactly what you're saying. But when it comes to court cases and when it comes to family, each family gonna be in support of each family member. You know what I'm saying? Like Quadesia have her family that's gonna be in support of her. Remecca has her family is gonna be in support of her. But what is the actual truth is what I'm saying. So
Right.
if they're saying that, okay, Ramika did not make those phone calls, there's not going to be any record of her calling Quadasia at all. And then you can prove that theory. Or if they saying that, okay, she was doing a paper trail, then you would be able to see where Quadasia possibly could have got her concealed carry after the fact. But if
Mm-hmm.
she already had her concealed carry, you can't farm that. But even when you talk about premeditation, it does not have to be weeks in advance. Premeditation is formed in a split of a second. Like,
Mm-hmm.
say for instance, her and Ramika was getting into it, and she turned around and went back to her car to get her weapon. That's premeditation right there. It can be formed in a split of a second. So you can't say, "Oh, weeks in advance." No, if what people are saying is true, and she turned around and went back to her vehicle, and there was not a threat, meaning because Carlos had her in the headlock, that's
Yeah, that was some.
premeditation.
I'm gonna watch my language up here, but that was some bull crap. That was some
Yeah,
real
I
bull
mean,
crap.
but it's still two sides to the story. So
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to hear what these attorneys gonna bring out, because at the end of the day, the burden of proof is on the prosecution. It is
Yeah.
not on the defense. It's on the prosecution. What can they prove?
Mm-hmm.
And I
Right.
know people get upset about, oh, it just won't right, but we're talking about America's judicial system. Stuff don't be fair. It does
It
not be
don't.
fair at all. So it's all about in what they can prove. And if this girl really did unalive her cold blood, oh, she gonna get hers anyway. Whether or not she go to jail tomorrow, next week, she gonna get hers anyway. Girl, you can't be out here taking people's lives,
Oh, for
especially
sure.
especially if it ain't self-defense.
Right, and then want to be quick to holler, I got a CCL, I got a CCL. Who cares? It's not used for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could, this girl ain't had not one weapon on her. Y'all
Wow.
could have fought. Are you scared to fight?
But you know
I
how they are
understand.
today's in time. They don't believe in fighting. It's going to straight to get the pium pium.
Well, when you get the pum pum, you better just be ready for
But
the
see,
consequences that come with it.
if they bring out in court that Romika was actually threatening and harassing her, if there is a phone trail, and trust me, that Quadasia's attorney, she gonna be pulling them records, or even the prosecution, because the prosecution gonna have to prepare and be like, okay, I know the defense probably gonna pull the cell phone records. They gonna have to comb through these cell phone records to see if this girl has been calling and harassing her, and if she had, then there's only one witness saying that she did it, because she's supposed to talk to the grandmama. But y'all know old people lie too now. I mean, so
My grandma lied for me quick. I'm just
see,
going.
they'll lie too. All the witness said that Holly was the aggressor. Then they talk about the witnesses. They said a witness was too far away to be able to see exactly what was going on. They said the witness couldn't hear because they had noise canceling headphones. Now, whether they had it on or not, that's gonna be proven in court.
Which
It,
witness? Because it's like it's like 4 or 5 witnesses.
It's multiple witnesses, so which
I don't
one?
know.
So you
I
can't
don't
say
know.
all witnesses had headphones on and everybody
Right.
couldn't see. Like,
Them people don't even like I could see if they were saying I could see if it was like the witnesses knew them, but they didn't know them from a can of paint. They're
Wow.
witnessing something from just what I'm saying, reporting what they saw with their own 2 eyes genuinely. When they don't know somebody, what I'm saying, what's the point in taking one person's side over the other?
The
Because if
judge
I
said
witness
today he
something
wasn't the other
and I don't
witness.
see it, I don't know them, I witness something, what I'm saying? If I see the person that got unalive was the aggressor, then I'm going to say that regardless if they got unalive or not. Like she was the aggressor. So I mean it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But then you got two people, it's just no excuse. You have two people here up against this one little itty bitty girl That like I don't know, but I don't know what kind of evidence the judge has, but it's something to the fact that they won't release her for one, and two, she got more charges.
Well, see, the thing is, like I was saying right here, she said the judge said today he watched the video of the witness number 3 talk to the police with them same headphones on. So what they were trying to get through today, not whether or not she was innocent or guilty, they trying to see if they were going to let her out on bond. Was there enough evidence to let her out on bond? Not whether she's guilty or whether she's innocent. It's still got to be tried. And
Right.
that's up for the prosecution and the defense to prove their case either way, because there have not been any type of what do you call those people? Specialists, what do you call
Forensics or
those
anything like
there
that.
hasn't been anybody to come forward. The case, the court case has not even started. So all that would be brought up. And this is what I hate about when the public try to try a case in the public eyes. That really taints the case. It really taints the case. And so it don't matter what I think. It don't matter what nobody think. And I know we all have an opinion, but we got to wait until this court case go before the judge or the jury or whatever it is. And I can't wait. I cannot wait because I'm very curious as to what happened.
But you already know, Kimmy, the court of public opinion always
I
have to
know
get their first say so now.
But y'all know I'm the receipt queen. You know I gotta have some receipts.
Yeah, you're right.
I gotta have some receipts, y'all.
Yes, it's a lot with this, and I know as soon as she actually go to court, once they get past all of these motions and the bail been denied, and they actually start getting the court's proceedings and choosing the jury and all of that, I'ma definitely be locked and loaded.
Now, do y'all think that she should be released pending the trial?
No, I don't.
Damn.
Oh no, they ain't gonna let her out.
I don't. She said, and one, because it's for her safety, one, and then like no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I mean,
I think she should stay in there.
And I'm gonna play devil's advocate, and at this time, I honestly don't think it's fair, even though it's two different states. I don't think it's fair. Like, she's pregnant, she just had a baby, and she's pregnant, right? Which is no excuse. She still do her time or whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever and whatnot. But I don't think it's fair that they're letting, and this I don't know if y'all know about, if y'all were on this case or not, but they letting that little boy stay out, you know what I'm saying, while he's waiting to figure out what's going on with his case. He's out on house arrest or whatnot.
Are you talking about the one from the high school?
Yeah, they let him out. So, like, if she can't be out, I don't feel like he need to be out either. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just period. Like,
Well, maybe it's something that's keeping that the judge just don't feel comfortable about.
Well, it's all about the burden of proof, and obviously the defense attorney didn't prove that. She didn't prove her motion. She didn't. Whatever was in, I would love to see what was in it though.
That motion just got me like, oh my goodness, I need it. I need it. And then the 40-page indictment is what I really want to see. Like 40 pages.
It's gonna come out, girl. It's gonna come out. I wonder when the court cases. I mean, when the trial is gonna be.
I do not know
how long it's gonna take. How quick do they do trials in Cook County? Does anybody know?
I don't know, but her next court date is February the 3rd.
February the 3rd. What is that for?
I'm not sure which one it is, but that's what they said. The next court date is February the 3rd.
Dang. Shoot, even the news report, like, this is not a big court case, because the news reporters, I've been waiting all day to get you remember when you sent me that and let me know that the motion had been denied?
Mm-hmm.
It's nowhere in the news. Nowhere. Until now.
Until now, yeah.
But it wasn't when you sent. I'm like, where the reporters at?
It wasn't none.
Mm-mm. I didn't get it. I don't know where you sent it, but this is my email. This is my email here. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. The jury is still out on this one. I don't know. It could go either way. But I think her behind need to stay up in jail because didn't nobody tell her to lay down and get pregnant. She didn't know what was going to happen. She should have just held tight. And she's sitting up there laying with him. And girl, let me shut up. I'm about to say, he the cause of this thing from the beginning.
Cause of everything.
And she laid up with him.
That irks my nerves to see a mom. Your baby, 6 months, and now you, like, come on.
Oh my Lord, y'all! I've been talking to my mic. My son was like, "Your mic busy."
Oh, did she? Oh, okay, wait a minute. Did she? Okay, I saw her. That's that reporter. She the only one who covering it then.
Nah, it's multiple people covering it.
No, I'm talking about
the
reporter.
Oh, a live okay. Oh.
I'm talking about the reporter who's covering it. Oh, you know what? I saw that. I didn't like what she was saying. Tia was biased and I don't like to hear biased people talk. I just want to hear the facts. I don't want to hear your thoughts. I don't want to hear all that.
Right.
I fully believe that man manipulated her though.
I'm trying to figure out what in the world he had that girl in the headlock though.
Obsession.
Why he had that girl in the headlock?
That's what I don't understand because they definitely say he had in the headlock.
I don't get that.
He's allegedly an abuser. Why wouldn't he have her in the headlock?
He didn't. Wait a minute. He didn't have to have her in no headlock to break up a fight. He could have just backed her off with his arm. He a man.
Allegedly, him and her were fighting first, and the girl pulled up on the scene or something like that.
I hadn't heard that one. Really?
Or him and her.
But wait, I thought he pulled up with Holly.
He did.
No, because they were all in different cars.
Oh, he was in a separate car too?
I didn't hear that one. Who brought that out? The news ain't
her car was basically boxed in. Yeah, her car was boxed in. They were all in different cars, but apparently
you talking about
the argument were between him and her first.
Okay, right. Holly was already on the scene.
Right.
Holly was there, and apparently, what the news has been reporting is that Holly spent the night over at Carlos's house. They were in the same area. I assume they were in the same car. And when Remecca, she had just dropped off her son. She was 4 minutes out from dropping him off. When she saw them together, she turned around. I don't know where these separate cars from. When she saw them together, she doubled back. Mm-hmm. And from there, it was kind of shaky as to what happened. Like the news report wasn't really saying like she walked up to the car. None of that. I didn't hear all the details. Somebody said her car was not blocked in. The judge looked at the video and threw that out today. Okay. He put up with Holly. Wow, I don't know. Carlos and Holly was their role pulled up after she dropped the son. That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what Tia Ewing actually reported. So we played some of her videos at the beginning of this live. I played Tia's video already. When Ro got out the car, she was arguing with Carlos and Holly and added her to the argument or something like that.
So Remecca and Carlos was arguing, and then Holly got out the car and added herself to the argument, is what she's saying.
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot wait till this go to trial.
All got there.
Because why would Remecca have anything to argue about Carlos if they broke up? If Carlos
Because
ain't
they were
dipping over there,
still
they probably would. And I don't know
together.
that. I don't know that to be true. I'm just talking about it as a woman. Holly added herself. Oh, she added herself to the argument. She should have stayed out of it.
That's what I'm
On the
saying. Why
scene
she
when
didn't
Remecca
stay in
did
the
a
car?
U-turn
She wasn't
to talk with
under
Carlos and Holly
any
interjected.
like threat.
So all that's gonna come out. All that's gonna come out, and I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait to see it. Now, I would like to see the victims, the witness reports. I'm sure that's somewhere to see what the witnesses actually. To see what they actually said that they saw and what happened. You know, people change their story too. Supposedly, Roland Carlos was on the phone before this happened. Oh, he probably was sitting up there lying to her.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know
He
to be
was.
true.
You know
but
how
he probably was lying to her, talking about, oh yeah, I'm getting ready to do X, Y, and Z, and she rolled up on him and saw him with her like, oh, this ninja just lied to me.
Yep,
I was just
lied.
with him. Oh, hold up. Okay, now I see that, but still, that's crazy, man.
Allegedly, he got another baby on the way. I don't know how true it is, but that's what's going around. And he got another baby on the way.
Outside of Holly?
Yep.
So we're gonna put up alleged, because I don't know none of this. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We don't know. I don't know this to be. I don't know. Like Tasha K, my name is even allegedly. Holly retrieved her pew from the passenger side. No imminent danger. So still in the state of Illinois, it's all about what that person perceived as danger, not what the real danger was, but what did they perceive? So if it is true, and I'm not saying it is, I'm not saying it isn't, but if it is true that Remecca had been harassing her prior, has said she was going to unalive her through the grandmother, then you don't know what Holly was thinking. I'm just helping people to keep their minds open because we don't know. Right. And a lot of things you think you know, when you actually go to trial and a person get up on that stand and the rubber meet the road, the truth gonna come out, or either they gonna go to jail. That has been said. He has a baby on the way. Oh wow. The judge threw that harassment stuff out today. I don't know. He probably threw it out as far as the motion part, but can he throw it out as far as evidence? If there's a PTO order in place, he can't throw that out.
They say she showed no proof during the TPO.
No, they said the PTO or I'm saying PTO. The TPO, there was a TPO, but they're saying that she was never served with one. That's what they're saying. But it was in that motion from the attorney. So it's a reason why. But there's always documentation to say whether or not she got it. Because when somebody is it a process server come out to do that?
Mm-hmm.
So if the process server had to go out, there's paperwork to sign. So it's gonna be some type of paper trail.
It's depending on whatever you decide.
Say what now?
I think if I'm not mistaken, like I know here in Georgia, certain ones have to be served a specific type of way, but you also have a choice. You can either decide to serve it to personally serve it or whatnot. You can have a sheriff's office to serve it. You can send it certified mail, or you can have a process server to serve it.
I don't know what the state of Illinois. Real. Holly had no evidence for her TPO. Court documents prove that. I don't know. I haven't seen the court documents, so I can't say y'all. Y'all know how I am with receipts. If I don't see it, I don't believe it till I read it.
Yep.
They were still trying to. Let me see. They were still trying to roll after he been unalive, so she never received it. Oh, they were still trying to serve her. Oh, I don't know, girl. I don't know. It's gonna come out. Whatever's gonna happen, it's gonna come out. Now, I probably would. Go ahead.
You're scared of her, but you. Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Now I'm gonna go say nothing.
Oh, and I was gonna say, what's crazy is you're scared of her, but yet you're online making videos talking crap and taunting her and stuff.
Was she?
Yeah, you ain't see the videos. Like, I would never be trying to see my baby daddy's new baby. I would never be trying to fight over a man that gave me an STD. Oh wow, all the stuff you saying, you're dating this man that gave her an STD, that cheated on her and had another baby and had a baby on her. Like, what is wrong with you?
Oh
So if he
wow,
gave
I
her an
didn't know
STD,
that.
what makes you think he won't give you one?
I didn't know that.
You ain't know that? Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't seen that.
She made like 3 videos saying I would never, and you know what I'm saying, towards her. And it's just like what logic does that make? Like, I would never get online blasting that my current boyfriend or
Now,
fiance or whatever
I
gave
did
his
hear
ex
that.
I did. I about to
I
say
heard
I
that.
heard that. It said Holly has never seen Remecca publicly until the day she was unalive. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Now I did hear that from the reporter. Said that. So wow. I don't know. I don't know. I would love to do a deep dive as to who Holly really is. Who is she?
She's not a good person.
You know, I don't know that. I don't know that, but I want to see. I want to find out. Does she have a Facebook page? Because I've been trying to look for, and I think it's been has it been deactivated?
Yeah, they both
They probably
deactivated.
deactivated. Both of their pages probably
their
are.
pages, but then Carlos reactivated.
All right, y'all.
Post on it like he a victim.
And how old is Carlos? How old is he?
I don't know.
Cause he look old. He look.
Probably
Let me
like
see
in
how
his
old this
30s.
fool is.
Like I want to say like his 30s.
He look old.
Oh, somebody said 39.
I knew he look old. I knew that joker look old. I said he look old. He look like an old man.
Oh, 37.
He's still old because they both of them were 31. Old cell. Oh, I don't like men. I don't like men like that. I don't like to see. He wrong. He's the cause of it. I don't care what nobody said. He the cause of it, and it should be some charges brought up on him if he really. He ain't had no business putting her in no headlock from the beginning. Yep. He could have just pushed her away, now gone. Because most time when somebody breaking up a fight, they ain't gonna put him in no headlock. What he put him in a headlock for?
Y'all heard about the song that he made?
Do what now? Oh, he is a rapper.
The song that he made?
Nah, I ain't hear about no song.
Yeah, he made a song. He made a song basically and he just recently posted it. He made a song and the lyrics were saying something about if my ex thinks she's gonna leave me, she gonna see this SG, pew pew with those initials.
Nah, I ain't saying that.
I'm gonna have to
send
find
me
all this. I'm gonna find these clips.
Yeah, send it to me, and we're gonna do a part 2 because I want to dig
some research, some more digging.
I want to dig on this Holly because because I don't know who she is, and I got a clean slate on both of them. Both of them, I believe, in my opinion, both of them was wrong. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Both of them could have turned around. Remecca had no business turning around, and Holly didn't have no business. If she did, walk back and get that daggone pew pew. She was wrong for that because she done ended somebody's life.
I agree with you on that.
And she could have made a better decision if to me, in my opinion, if that's what really happened, that's premeditation right there. Yeah. And she does deserve to get up out of here. Now, I don't know. Do they have the death penalty in Illinois? Let me see. Do they have probably not. Probably not. Nope, they don't. They do not have the death penalty. They have death row sentences were commuted to life in prison. What it means today, first-degree murder cases, the maximum penalty in Illinois is life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. The lengthy prison term set by statute depending on circumstances. And like with a jury, what's gonna jack her up for real? If she really did
go back to that car,
go back to that daggone car, it's a wrap.
It's done.
You mean to tell the baby daddy was had the girl in the headlock, she couldn't even move, and then you walk back to your car and you got a weapon, and then you popped her 3 times?
Yep.
Oh, and how many? Wait a minute. That's 3 bullets that hit her. But how many times did the weapon fire? We don't know that yet. Oh, they know. How many times did that weapon fire? Oh, girl, I cannot wait. Because if she popped out 7 pops and only 3 hit, girl, that's excessive like a mug.
Yep.
You didn't take all that.
Yep. Overkill.
And like I said, you know, then you got to look at where the I'm trying to watch what I say, girl. Where the pew pew hit her, one in the face, like was it a direct pop, or was it because her aim was off? Like, has she been doing some target practicing? Like, what actually went down? It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out.
Yeah,
it's got to come out. I want to hear that. I want to know if she been doing target practice. Court documents prove she went back to her car.
If it's in the court documents that she went back, it's a wrap. They can stamp that with premeditated right there.
The only other thing that possibly couldn't, now I heard this and I don't know how true it is, that when he was holding her, she got her loose. I would be trying to get loose too. You got me in the headlock, shoot. I would have bit him or whatever, but she got her loose, and that's when she went to the vehicle. But still, I don't know. This is a strange case, man. This is a strange case. Somebody said allegedly by court documents, she fired 3 shots on the face. That's what hit, but what did the ballistics say? Because
like
that
one was actually fired.
That wouldn't be out. That wouldn't be out. That's gonna come out in court. How many popped off of the weapon? And they wouldn't have known that they would have known through the shell casings, but what if they didn't get all the shell casings? And what if it wasn't, I don't even know what type of weapon it was, you know?
Right.
So did the shell casings come out? Or you know what I'm saying? So what was the ballistics report? Let me see.
She said the ballistic reports are out.
Oh, they are?
It was a
they
9.
Oh, she had a 9? Did they say how close a range it was?
So I need to go find this because
it was practically point blank range because she was right. They were right there. She was right there.
But you don't know that. You don't know what happened. You don't know. We just don't know. You don't know. See, I want to know that.
Yeah, I would definitely want to see the ballistics report.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't want to say no. I don't want to mention nobody else's name on here, but it's one creator that report on it real hard, and he be having all kinds of police reports, like all kinds of documents. So I mean, I can always just go back and review all of the videos.
And you know what?
With the documentation.
You know what? I don't even believe listen, I done seen content creators out here to be alternate. I want my own document. I want to get it from the courthouse. I'm telling you, I done seen it. They alter documents. It's some crooks out here when it comes to content creators, because they be trying to make a coin. So I want my own document. I don't trust what people tell me. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm one of those people. It was a pop from a distance, ballistics proof. Wow. Somebody said, I saw that video. Wow. See, that's what. So dang.
Kimmy, we're gonna
And
have
it
to
was
do
on-
some more research.
And it
into
was
this.
only 3. Wait a minute. And it was only 3 pops, and it was from a distance.
But how far?
Girlfriend, cause she from a distance, she still got her. And with one being in the eye on the side and then the leg, was she moving? Was she moving when she got hit? Like, I don't know all that. Was she moving? Like, was she running towards her? Was she still like, what was going on? That's gonna come out in court. That's gonna come out in court. So anyway, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and thank you to Cajun Peach for coming up. Y'all, shots on the sidewalk.
You're welcome, girl. Thank you for having
me. Wow. Yeah, thank you for coming up. I appreciate it, Queen. Thank you so much.
So she was on the sidewalk. This is so.
Listen, I need. I'm scared to even form an. Shonda, I just know I am scared to form an opinion because once the trial starts, it's gonna be so much stuff come out. You're gonna be like, dang, for real? I don't watch so many cases and people in public opinion be totally wrong.
Yeah, you're right. So it's like now I'm seeing her like, Shonda, you feel one kind of way with it. I'm like,
Just keep
it's
your
like now
open.
I need the documents.
Yeah. But I appreciate everybody for being here. It's like, don't nobody care about this case, obviously, or maybe my people just don't care. But we're gonna continue. I'm gonna continue to cover it. I know Shonda probably will too, but because I can't wait until this trial starts.
Well, you know, it's probably something new that we introducing, and once that people go do their own little research and get more interested into other topics outside of pumpkin, we'll be okay.
Yeah. And prayers to both sides of the family. And I know y'all like both sides because I don't know. I mean, both sides of the family are losing somebody. Whether it's Remecca or Remecca's already gone, so her child's already losing it, and so is Cordesia. Because more than likely, I mean, I don't know. I mean, she's innocent to proven guilty, but the odds ain't in her favor. It really ain't. Plenty of content creator covering it. Please get the documents. Unbelievable. I got to. I'm gonna have to. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Shauna, you have anything you want to say? I'm gonna remove
thank y'all for coming through and talking with us. If y'all didn't hit the like button on the way in, hit it on your way out. We appreciate y'all.
All right, Shauna, I'm gonna take you down. Thank you so much for joining. And thank y'all for joining. Make sure if you have gotten to this part of the video, make sure you put hashtag replay. Let us know whether you're tuning in from Shauna's page or tuning in from Kimmy's World. Let me know you've been there, been in the chat. If you're tuning in from Facebook, thank you so much for, who are we? Ain't nobody fun. We got one person from Facebook. Thank y'all for tuning in from Facebook. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you, Kimmy's World. I appreciate everything that you do for me. And I'm going to keep bringing this Peach content. And it's one thing that I got to say about Peach. Maybe I should bring Shauna back up. Let me add her back up. I keep getting emails about Peach McIntyre got a 26-year-old son. Y'all, that is false.
That's false. That's false.
That's false, y'all. Like, come on. Content creators, y'all got to stop putting out these fake narratives. Peach McIntyre does enough to where we can go off with the truth rather than make up a lie. That girl, she would have been, how old is Peach? She's 36. If she got a
she would have been 10.
She ain't had no... Peach ain't had no, she don't have a 26-year-old child. Please do not email me stuff like that. I don't want to hear what another content creator is saying. Y'all know how I am with receipts. I don't bring y'all stuff unless I have receipts and they come from Peach.
Okay.
I use her own stuff against her. That girl ain't got no 26-year-old child. Now come on, y'all.
Yeah, that's not true.
Who
Even
would
when he
believe?
came out with that video, I knew he was lying.
Oh, somebody came out with a video? I don't know.
Yeah, it was a dude who actually made a video talking about Peach was his mom.
Well, somebody inboxed me today, and I've been getting it on more than one occasion. I've been having to come out here and be like, no, that's not true. That's not true. Send them even no, that's not true. It's not true, y'all. The girl ain't got no daggone other child except for all them 9 she got. Don't give her
he
no
actually
more.
made a video. I think it was a TikTok video or something. Yeah.
All right. Somebody said,
all right, y'all.
Good night, excellent live. All right, appreciate it. Thank y'all for tuning in. And until the next time becomes the right time, peace out, y'all.